go. Okay, so the company that we're going to talk to you tonight about is called Trinot. And if you did not know that, that is what you are here to learn about. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to really hone in and talk to you business-minded people that really want to think about an opportunity in a time where we could use, whether it's additional revenue stream, whether it's impacting people in so many different ways, whether it's bringing more revenue to what you're already doing. Okay. So we're going to talk about that tonight, but our mission here at Trinot is to impact 1 billion lives for good. And what that means is truly just bringing goodness back into this world. Like, so often we just need a smile, right? Or we just need a hug sometimes, or we just need someone to say something nice. Like, that is what this community of people here at Trinot really, really strive for. Now, our products and our business model, it's really incredible what we've been able to accomplish. But what I love about Trinot is the whole aspect of total wellness. That is your health, your wealth, your emotional health, your physical health, all the things. Okay. So with that being said, here's a little bit of history about our company before we dive into the product. So we have 3 men who co-own the company. Russ and Lauren there on the left-hand side were the first 2 to start it. And then Scott is our president. And these 3 men are wonderful. I've been able to work one-on-one with them. I've been able to go to their houses and spend quality time with vacation, do a lot of things with these guys and their wives and their families. And it is incredible what their idea for the future is and what their innovative just company plan is. It's really impressive. I want you to think about this when you are thinking about what we have here and what we're doing right now. Okay. I want you to think about innovation. I want you to think about the future. I want you to think about what we've dealt with over the last couple of years. And so what these guys really want to do is they wanted to bring a company into this space. And this is a network marketing space. And all that means, you guys, is that we get to use a network of people and market out. We don't pay for marketing. We don't have billboard signs. We don't do all that. We have individual people that can become business owners on their own and then go out and share a product. That is exactly what we do. We can do it via social media, or we can do it word of mouth, or we can do it, at our own businesses. And that is what they were able to bring here. They have brought incredible health and wellness products to this market. So we're going to talk a little more about what those are. So our Trinot products, we have mostly raw, whole food, plant-based products. That is what our product line entails. Over here on the left-hand side, you're going to see we have a transparency promise. We do not have any harmful ingredients. We do not have artificials, dyes, additives, added sugars, fragrances, all of those synthetics, any of those things in our products, which is really incredible. And this was one of the things that really drew me to this company, because many people don't even know this. And you guys there may be probably 80% of you that don't, but when you look at a supplement product, it is very rare, you guys, to find real whole food supplements. Most of them are synthetically made. Most of them have additives, added chemicals, added synthetics, dyes, added sugars. And it was really hard, even for my own children, to be able to find something without all of that. Our food is totally processed now. I didn't want all of my supplements processed too. You know what I mean? So it's really incredible that they have been able to create this line of plant-based products. And when you look at our products, when I talk to you about it, you're going to see the actual plant. And what your body can do with actual plants is incredible, because your body knows exactly what to do when it comes in contact with it. When your body comes in contact with synthetics, it does not know what to do with it. And oftentimes you are either just peeing out that product, or what's happening is you're overspending your money because you have to take more and more and more. And what happens with synthetics, you guys, is at a point in your body, you tap out. So if you've ever drank a Monster energy drink or any energy drinks, and you're like, oh my God, now I need like 3, 4, 5. Well, that's because they're synthetically made, you guys. Your body needs more and more and more of it. Okay. When you're taking natural products, your body doesn't do that. Okay. We have high impact products, which means people are feeling these products almost instantly, which is really incredible when you think about sharing it out with people. We have patents and proprietary formulas on certain products that we have our hands on. So this is not like people can go out and remake all these And a bunch of companies have them. Okay. We have third-party validations, which means our product are lab tested. We have CGMP certification, which means all the products are tested for mold, toxins, and heavy metals. And then we also have independent lab testing on our CBD line of products. And you can see all of the test results on the website for that. Okay. Over here, we have a scientific advisory board of doctors, scientists, chemists, formulators, nutritionists that work really incredible to train us, which is really cool, but also to help and create these products, which we're going to talk about now. So I just wanted to put a little note in here. We do not claim to cure, heal, treat anything. I'm going to share stories with you. You're going to hear from people who have made this an impact or had impact on people's lives with these things. But we are not here to say we are the end all be all cure. We're just going to give you some facts. We're going to give you some information. There's thousands and thousands of testimonies of people that are getting incredible results, and you can take that however you would like. Okay. We don't believe in just putting a Band-Aid over things. We really want to get to the root cause of the problem. And when you deal with plants, which is really incredible, again, these God-given plants, your body knows exactly what to do with them. And most illnesses, if you did not know this, all stem from the gut. And our very first product that this company ever launched was a gut health product. That was our #1 selling product for years. We're going to talk a little bit more about it. But as I'm talking to you, I want you to think about, does anyone pop in your head when I share these products with you? Or when you hear about the business opportunity and you hear these testimonies tonight, does anything pop in your head saying, oh my gosh, I could help that person? Or, oh my gosh, this person could totally use this, whatever it may be. Okay. So with that being said, let's dive in. I am not tonight. Those of you that maybe have been on one of my calls before, I love our products. I dive into the product ingredients. I go into a lot of detail on them because I absolutely love what we have our hands on. But tonight, I'm really just going to overview them, and we're going to talk more about the business side of things in a little bit. Okay. So with that being said, we have a core health line. Our core health line, this is basically what you could think of when you think about people who, like, if you grab a multivitamin and a supplement for like vitamin D or zinc or things like that, people take these little things that they know, they think they should, but this is what that is for. Okay. The core part of your body. So we have up here our support and our fortify. This is our vitamin C blend and our vitamin K with D. Okay. Now, what's really incredible again about all of these products that they entail are essential vitamins that are made from plants, and then minerals. And the minerals in these products are chelated. So they're wrapped in an amino acid that your body can use and recognize, just like when you go and eat a salad or when you eat the actual plant food, your body knows exactly what to do with it, like I've stressed before. So with that being said, when you're taking our vitamin C, what's really incredible is the blend of vitamin C that they have in there with these antioxidants and these citrus biflavonoids, and they have a bunch of these powerful antioxidants for the immune system. And then you go over and you have our support, and our support is that vitamin D that everyone knows that they need, right? But oftentimes people don't realize that they need their K. They need to be eating their greens, and people don't do that. So they're not taking a vitamin K supplement. And with that, their vitamin D levels don't go up. This is a combo. Most of our products have a combination of products together. So you're getting like 2 for 1, 3 for 1, 4 for 1 in one product. Down here, this is our optimized. This is a fancy proteolytic enzyme is the actual term, but all you need to think about with this product is muscle recovery, inflammation in the body. So many of us are inflamed. We need to take care of that. So what this does is helps with quickly recovering the muscles and also reducing the inflammation in the body, along with helping this immune system because of the zinc and the vitamin C blend that's in there. Our Enrich is our gut health supplement. This is the product that our company started with when they brought health to the market. They brought a whole food raw living enzymes, which, if you don't know this about your body, you guys, our bodies are made up of living enzymes, okay? Living enzymes help to break down your food, help to process your food, help to digest your food. And oftentimes as we age, like everything else in life, we lose our living enzymes. We lose, just like you'll hear later, our collagen, our vitamin D levels drop, our vitamin E, all of the things, you guys, as we age. And so oftentimes people are having gut issues, right? What they did here was create a product that had whole food, raw, plant-based living enzymes in them to help break down gluten, dairy, carbs, fats, sugars, proteins, all of those things targeted so that your body then is breaking down, digesting your food, and then using it properly. So people have seen, oh, I've been losing quite a bit of weight because now guess what? Your body isn't fighting that fat and not breaking it down properly. Okay. Our balance is our multivitamin, which is really incredible. It has a massive blend of, again, vitamins and essential minerals, but in there has a microbiome food blend. It has a cellular health blend. So you're getting your good gut bacteria in there. You're getting your cellular health, which is helping protect your cells from viruses, bacteria, chronic illnesses. And then over here, we have our Replenish. This is actually one of our newest products, and it's a mushroom complex ashwagandha, like nighttime tea. I call it my sleepy time tea, but it is filled with 7 different types of mushrooms, fulvic acid, and then also ashwagandha, which gives you this calming properties, helps with thousands of things, you guys. I can't even go into detail on all the things that it does for the body, but mushrooms in general, if you even go like Google, why should we eat mushrooms? Not certain kind of mushrooms, but healthy, healthy mushrooms for your body. It is incredible what they can do. And the ashwagandha for stress relief and for dealing with the, psychological things that go on in the world. And then this fulvic acid complex, it is amazing to help with removing heavy metals and toxins from the body. So we're going to move on to our beauty. Our beauty area of our company deals with aging from the inside out, you guys. We believe in truly aging from the inside out, not just, slapping, I love makeup, but slapping a bunch of makeup or things over our face and kind of covering what we have. It is literally getting down into your cellular health, into the levels of your body that can help age over time. So our Renew here is our vitamin E supplement. And this was actually created by one of those doctors on the scientific advisory board. And what this supplement does, and this is also what was in our Balance product. Remember when I said there's combinations of things? Now this supplement has 50 times more vitamin E than anything else out on the shelves. Okay. Our Dr. Barry Tan from our scientific advisory board wrote the book, The Truth About Vitamin E. It is on Amazon. You can go get it. I'm telling everybody, you need to read it. Everyone knows that. You will never go without this product. It's amazing what vitamin E can do for the body and what we have our hands on here. Now, this is all about that cellular health. So you're protecting those cells that over time start to lose their protection. And again, protecting your cells is one of the most important things you can do for not only aging, but also, for beauty, but also for illness wise. Our Nourish here is our protein shake. We call it a beauty blend of protein shake because it actually is filled with these prebiotic and probiotic plant-based proteins, as well as superfoods. We have the essential vitamins and chelated minerals again, and we have all of our enzyme blends in there as well, along with this Oliglow, which is the GOS system, which basically in kindergarten terms, you guys, this is like getting the goodness that you would from human breast milk. You would get the good skin health, the good gut health, all of those things that they actually add into formulas, things like that. This is now in a protein shake for our bodies as well, which a lot of kiddos take this too, which is really cool. Now, this product up here is our Glow. This is our liquid collagen. This product is our #1 selling collagen or product, and it overtook our CBD line and our Enrich, which is our gut health product. Now, our liquid collagen, you guys, is absolutely incredible. It is a type 1 liquid collagen pulled from pasture-raised bovine, which is the cow, okay? But you are matching a collagen that is very similar to your body. Our bodies are made up of 90% type 1 collagen, which is really incredible when you think about putting a liquid form into your body. Most of the time you see people with powders, right? It's like the craze. Well, what happens is these powder formulas are 30%, if not less, absorbed into the body. And that is only if you have these peptides that are hydrolyzed, which hydrolyzed means, you guys, broken down into the most absorbable form. We have here a liquid form of hydrolyzed collagen, which in turn is 80% absorbed into the body. And because it is hitting into the gums initially, that is where the first absorption happens. A lot of times people are putting it in their coffees or their shakes or whatever with these powders. They're not finishing it. Or again, it's either digested and it's not absorbed properly. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to our stamina line. This line is all about energy and stamina and focus. Excuse me. So we have our Zest product here, our Zest and our Mojo. I'm going to combine those. That is all energy-based products. So if you think about you're a coffee drinker, hot chocolate drinker, or you're an energy drink drinker, all of these products have the same ingredients in them, but they're just a different taste. Our coffee is Brazilian beans. Okay. Our chocolate is cocoa beans, and our zest is actually green tea and lemonade. So all of these are naturally flavored. Okay. So we do not have, again, any artificials or added sugars, but they all have plant-based properties in there to help boost serotonin and dopamine levels in the brain, which is your happiness. They also have, they also have the cognitive functioning. They have helping with memory and focus. So all of those things, people have seen this long lasting sustainable energy, whereas like energy drinkers are seeing a high and then a crash, a high and then a crash. And that is due to oftentimes the synthetics that are made with it. Now our enhance at the top is the keto friendly creamer. It is MCT oil amino acid blend. And then we have our focus and our boost down here, which our focus is all about B vitamins. It's all the essential B vitamins you can need for those brain boosting vitamins. I always say, like, this is like you're taking care of the brain. You need your brain, your heart, your gut, all the things, right? This is all about focusing, cognitive functioning, memory, things like that. And then Boost is our heart health supplement. So this produces a natural nitric oxide production in the body, and it expands the artery so that your blood is flowing. And so oftentimes people will take this, pre-workout, or if they have heart conditions, things like that. Now, our CBD line is one of my absolute favorites. Why I came to this company, but our CBD line has helped thousands and thousands of people. Now, I want you to think again, when you're thinking business-wise, you're thinking about the opportunity here. All of those products I just shared with you, think of over the last 2 years, you guys. What are people doing now? They are trying to take better care of their bodies, right? The last couple of years, people have realized, okay, I need a little bit more. I realize I need supplements. I realize that our food is not giving us what we need. I realize I might not eat the right way, right? Like oftentimes, most of us are not eating a whole food raw diet. So we're not getting the essential vitamins and minerals that we do need and that we could get from food. That is why oftentimes about 95% of the people in the world need a supplement. And when you are taking clean supplements, that's huge for what it can do for the body. So now with the CBD industry, you guys, this is a booming industry. And when I explain to you about this product, you're going to see we have standout products in industries that are already innovative, already booming. Okay. Now, with that being said, our CBD is one of the best I've ever seen out on the market, but it is not an oil. So oftentimes you'll see CBD oils out there, and oils. And I always tell people this, carrier oils are not bad, depending on what the carrier oil is. However, oil and water, you know what happens there. They do not mix. So it just takes longer for your body to break that down and actually get the medicinal properties of the CBD. Now, oftentimes CBD products also are isolates, which means they have one tiny bit of the plant. Our CBD products, all three of these, are whole flower fluid. They have the entire plant in there where you are getting every terpene, every flavonoid, every cannabinoid in there to get 500 times more medicinal benefits than anything else out there. And what's really incredible is because it's a fluid, you guys, you only need these 2 tiny little drops to get your full serving size, where many people will take full 2-3 dropperfuls, hold it under the tongue, do all that crazy jazz, and still say they don't feel anything. Okay. Now we have a spray. Helps cut flavor because it is a strong plant taste due to the fact that it has no synthetics, oils, additives, flavoring, nothing. But we do have organic mint and cinnamon in our spray format to help with that. And then we also do have a muscle rub that helps with instant relief, you guys. This is like you put it on and you are amazed at the relief that you get. Lastly, we do have a personal care line. This is our oral care line. We do have this gold and silver nanotechnology in this line, which is really incredible because it's a clean way to keep good and bacteria into your mouth. So oftentimes we're taking these mouthwashes or these toothpaste with harsh chemicals, alcohol, things like that. It's actually killing the good bacteria that your body does need in there. And if you think about it, guys, everything starts from the oral cavity and then it goes down into the gut and everything else. So you want to make sure you're taking care of that and you're doing the best you can on that as well. Now, with that being said, we do have a really exciting thing coming, and many people on here might even know about it or shared with you, but we do have skincare coming as well to turn on. That'll be released more in the next month. But that is something also to think about when you are thinking about how this opportunity can reach the markets that you have your hands on. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to talk about the opportunity here a little bit. And I went a little longer on products, but I do it every time. I'm so sorry. But with that being said, this is a group called Health Wealth Community on Facebook. If you don't know about it, make sure you get with the person who invited you on here. They can add you to it or invite you. Thousands and thousands of testimonies in there. We also have a couple other testimony groups for business testimonies, as well as for other health testimonies that you can reach out to the person who invited you. You can read and read and read and read. It's really incredible what we have there. Now, let's talk about business opportunity. You guys, you just heard about the product line that we have our hands on, okay? Now, I want you to hear from a couple people that came into this company and they've been able to use this product line in their actual businesses as well as virtually. And they're going to talk a little bit more about that, but I want you to really understand that this can be wherever you have a market to help people. That is what is super incredible about it, okay? So the first person I'm going to bring on tonight is Rob. And Rob is actually a business owner, but also a hairstylist. And actually, Rob is like a slew of other things that he also has on his resume. And I'm just going to let him, I'm going to let him share those things with you. But let me find him really quick. Rob, do me a favor, unmute your line so I can find you. Oh, wait, I found him.
Hey
okay.
There.
All right, Rob, I'm going to stop the screen share. And then I'm going to pull Rob up onto the screen. Rob, talk again. Sorry.
You're going to put me on the whole screen, huh?
I'm going to put you next to me. Okay.
All right, good.
I'm going to put you next to me. There we go. All right. So Rob, go ahead and share a little bit about, why you came here, what you're doing with this, and kind of your background a little bit.
Well, I just have to let you know, I'm so excited about the skincare launch. When we were in Tulum, we got a sample of the skincare, and some people on here might know me. Most people don't, but I'm a 21-year hairdresser. I'm also a licensed medical esthetician. So what I do in a clinical setting is I do stem cell growth factor injections on people for, anti-aging. And what I do is I create collagen, I rebuild collagen from the inside out at the dermis layer, which is the second layer of your skin. And so what I do as a hairdresser is, if people are going to spend a lot of money on hair color, they're going to spend some great money, not necessarily a ton of money, but on a great product for their hair color, their extensions. And when they're going to spend $400 for a 45-minute treatment in the salon and spa for their stem cells, I'm going to send them home with a specific collagen that's going to be right for them. And what's so great about our collagen, and you already touched on it, Lauren, is it's hydrolyzed. And one thing I want to tell you guys is you are going to get a lot of people being like, what's the difference between powder and liquid? Well, here's the difference. If you take a string that's 12 inches long, that is a peptide chain. That is a protein chain of a powder peptide collagen molecule. If you take scissors and you cut 1/4 inches of every one of those little pieces of the 12-inch long string, you now have so many little pieces, right? What is the objective that I'm talking about here? You only absorb the ends of those peptide molecules. So if I have a 12-inch long peptide molecule, I'm only getting 2 ends. But if I cut them up into little bits, I have thousands of little ends. So think of it as inches and centimeters and millimeters and microdaltons. Molecules are measured in microdaltons. 300 to 600 microdaltons is a powder. 3 to 6 microdaltons is a liquid hydrolyzed. So you're getting much more absorption at a quicker rate, liquid, with no carbs, no sugar, biotin, hyaluronic acid, you name it. It all is a perfect blend of products that are going to create anti-aging systematically, quickly, noticeably within 15 days. Take a picture of yourself, do a little bit of collagen loading, take a picture of yourself 15 days later, do a comparison. I swear to you, 100% guaranteed, you will notice a difference. And that is because physiologically, that's how it's absorbed. When I was introduced to this product, I looked at the ingredient list. I was like, are you kidding me? I've never seen one with no carbs, no sugar. Everybody wants to put you on inflammatory products, which is carbs and sugar. Okay. What does that do? Create weight gain, inflammation in the body. And that's one thing we don't have here. We don't have any synthetic products, which is what I really, really, truly love about this product line. It is what it is. It's naturally based, non-GMO, organic, in where it needs to be, no sugar added, yada, yada, yada. Okay. I started putting my clients on that. They noticed results immediately. This is one of the least expensive highest quality grade products you're going to find on the market today, right? From a business perspective, I'm going to completely be transparent here as a business perspective. This is something that has changed my life and the lives of others. My direction was to get this in the hands of people that are going to see a noticeable difference without having to spend a lot of money on something, because I also want them to come back and have a treatment done. If they're spending a lot of money on a product that really isn't working, they're not going to see a result. They're not going to like what they're getting. They're not going to come back and reorder it. And then they're not going to have any money to spend with me in the stock. Okay. I mean, it's business, right? It's all about business for that point. And this product truly has made huge results in people's lives, including myself. So I then decided I was going to take it to another level, and I was going to share it with other people, and I was going to do it correctly. And it totally transformed my life. I've met so many people in this community. It's absolutely fantastically amazing. I can't even begin to fathom.
Rob,
so ask me a question.
Well, what do you like? What if you, when you brought this, okay, so you guys who are on here thinking business minded, right? When you brought this to your salon, how would you, and we're not talking dollars, you guys, but how would you say within like a month or two, how did it make a significant impact compared to, you know, that additional income?
Within 16 days, I noticed I literally didn't even understand what I was getting myself into. I just started sharing with other people, and within 16 days, I earned a Jeep. All right, just talking business here. And I had my dream car, my Volkswagen Atlas, which was a $652 car payment. And I went from that to literally $100 for a car payment in 16 days. And that was during the pandemic, where there was only one car on the lot. And I got my Jeep. I never drove a Jeep, never wanted to drive a Jeep, never driven in a Jeep, didn't have any friends with a Jeep. But you know what? One of my clients who is very, very wealthy said to me, Rob, you'll never get rich by spending all of your money. And I said, if someone's going to pay me money at the first rank of sharing a product that's going to help other people, whether I like it or not, it's going to help people, right? So I might as well share it, because someone else is going to share it with them eventually. I'm going to take total advantage of helping other people. And it happened to me. So I put people first, then money, then things, right? Because I also need to support my family, right?
Absolutely. And we all do, you guys. And that's why we brought you here tonight, because we know what this business, I know what it's done for my family, you guys. I know how incredible this business opportunity can be in a time that we need it the most, you know? And so, Rob, it's really incredible. But you do the online aspect too, right? Do you want to share a little bit of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I share on social media. I do before and after pictures. I'll do crazy videos of myself in my shower, because that's just kind of what I do. You know, and I do whatever I can do to bring attention to myself, to be able to share people in a positive way. Absolutely. There's so many things I could talk about. I absolutely love the collagen. It is my jam. I'm into collagen loading. All right. And I want to tell you what collagen loading is here. Is if you guys want to see some really, really quick results because of the physiological aspect of this product and the scientific makeup of it, you will see extreme results quickly if you do at least twice, or even sometimes 3 times loading per day, depending on what you're doing. So I had a stem cell injection treatment last Saturday. So I have been doing triple the amounts for 5 days. So I finally finished. It's dark in my bedroom here. But I've seen some significant results in my skin just in the last 5 days. And I did that stem cell. So I've been I've just been doing a lot of things in order to get my skin back to where it needs to be. But like this, it's absolutely insane. And the Renew. Okay, so Lauren touched on Renew. I just want to tell you that if you mix Renew and Boost together, it is a perfect formulation for not only circulation and anti-aging, but also for whatever else is going on in your body. You will definitely know it. So that's a little trick I've learned.
Yes, those two are phenomenal products, you guys. Well, Rob, go ahead.
Oh, I just want to say one last thing from a business perspective is that this doesn't have to always be done the way you might think it is, right? Sometimes if you just lay in bed and let your brain, totally your entrepreneurial brain, go to work, you will realize that there are so many ways that you can share this with others, right? If you are somebody who doesn't want to share with anybody else and you're a business owner and you just want to retail it on your shelf, we have a wholesale program totally available for that. You can purchase this at wholesale product in cases and you can retail it on your shelf. I have 2 medical physicians that and a dietitian that does that right now. The 2 medical physicians that do it out of their clinic, they actually stick a little QR code sticker on their bottle. They retail it for $85 in their off the shelf. They promote it 2 for $120 free shipping, drop shipped using my QR code, their QR code, right? So there are other things available. If you guys are interested in learning any more about that, message Lauren. Lauren can message me, and then we will get that information to you guys as well. So thank you for the opportunity to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Rob. I really appreciate it. So you guys, what Rob was talking about too, in having, again, this at your, oops, I think I just removed him off our entire live. Whoop. Hold on. Did I, or no? I don't know. Okay. Shoot. Sorry, Rob. But what he was talking about with the fact that, you know, you can as a business owner do certain things, but also you guys, I used to own a franchise, and let me tell you, just being able to have to invest in that, to even start it, you guys, was absolutely crazy. Like thousands and thousands of dollars just to open my doors to a business. That wasn't counting marketing. That wasn't counting anything. That wasn't even counting people helping me to figure out how to do it. None of it, you guys. I had to go door to door to even get my business out and running. But then when you come here, this is your modern day franchise. This is exactly, you get to be a business owner. It's already created for you, but you get to do whatever it is. Like Rob said, I mean, you can work from your bed, you can work from anywhere to help other people. That's what's super incredible. I talked to a girl today that actually owns a bar studio in the city of Chicago where I had my franchise. And I said to her, I said, how long are you doing that for? Like my franchise was only 3 years. And she said 10 years. I'm like, oh my gosh, you had to lock in for 10 years on something. You guys, if you decide that this is something you want to do to go help yourself as well as help other people, and then in a couple months from now, you're like, you know what, it wasn't for me, there's no harm. There is no harm other than the fact that you just got a couple great products out to some other people, but that's it. Okay. And then really quick, before I bring my next guest on, I wanted to touch on, Rob did talk about a Jeep. We do earn Jeeps on our very first level here in the company. So that's what he was talking about when he was sharing about the Jeeps. Okay. So I'm going to bring on our last guest. This is Don and Liz Brett. Don is a chiropractor, and Liz and Don own their chiropractic practice together. And they also do this via the social media world, but also in person with their clients that they're already helping. Okay. So I want you to hear from them and kind of how they do this and run their business. So Don and Liz, I see you guys. I am going to add you to the screen. All right, go for it. Hello, you guys. Just unmute yourselves. I think it's still muted. Don, yeah, hold on. Did you get it? Here, I asked to unmute you.
Okay, you got it?
Yay. Okay, there you go. All right, go for it, guys.
So first off, I just want to thank you for having us on.
Absolutely.
One of the things that I love about this company is the camaraderie, the leadership, getting to know people, and it's really taken me out of my comfort zone. I've learned so much in this. I've owned a chiropractic clinic for 20 years, 15, 20 years on my own. My wife's been with me, but I have learned so much about who I am, how to market myself, how to speak differently, how to communicate better. I can't say enough about it. And the people that we get to walk hand in hand with, the leadership is just phenomenal. I want to start off and talk to you about how Trinant found me. I think that Trinant actually reached out and grabbed me, and it came to me during a time post-pandemic. We had started a brand new practice, completely closed one, moved to a completely new town, started up from scratch, not one patient, just like you talking about, hundreds of thousands of dollars, 5-year lease, all these types of things, right? And then we're open for 2 years, and then the pandemic hits. And that really shifted my mentality. It really created, like, I need to be simple. I need to have multiple streams of income. And it really brought out other portions of my passions in life. And really, I believe that, this sounds weird, but I believe that Trinant kind of, like, I came out a new person at the end of the pandemic with Trinant.
Yeah.
It helped me
Yeah.
financially. It helped me in my business. My true love is working hand in hand with people in the chiropractic room. I usually have 7 minutes with a patient. This simplified my life so much just with these products. I used to have hundreds of products and tens, 20, 30, $40,000 on my shelves of other products, different companies, calling them, getting it on the shelves, putting it on a credit card, paying it off. And really, the only thing that I carry on my shelves in my practice is the 12 products from Trinant. I have very little. Literally, I have 20 products now. 12 of those are Trinant. What that did for me is it freed up my brain and my mind so that I can work on my passion of chiropractic. But also the fact is that I know with absolute certainty and confidence and conviction, because of how all the what I see happen daily, even from the start, I'm like, these products are like magic. Even with the products that I used to have, which were all whole food, there's something different about these products. The proprietary blends, it's almost like they're injected with love too. Like, I know that sounds weird, but this company has radically changed me, not only as a business owner, but it has simplified my life. And as you simplify your life, you can go after your true passions at a deeper, more high capacity. Also, my wife used to order all the products and stuff like that. And it was just, I mean, how many
tens of thousands of dollars on the shelf, Lauren. And then, we had good supplements, not saying that we didn't, we had supplements that only doctors and, nurses and stuff could get. But if they didn't sell, then guess what? We're throwing out tens and thousands of dollars. So this opportunity for, someone that owns, a chiropractic office, a massage therapist, someone that, like Rob said, you can have stock, but you don't have to, which is so amazing. Like, we keep maybe just this very, very small handful of stuff. I mean, maybe a couple $100 worth of stuff versus tens and dollars of stuff, because these products get shipped directly to the patient or to the customer, which is amazing, because no one wants to have and especially be throwing out tens and thousands of dollars of supplements every single month, right?
You guys, Liz and Don, you also use QR codes there as well, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. Well, Liz makes Blitz cards, and then when all of our team members that come on board with us, she gets the Blitz cards, makes them her own personal QR codes with their name, information, email, puts them on and sends them out to them. And then really, we like to work with chiropractors, physical therapists, salon owners. Salons are huge. I mean, just like with Rob, we were just in Tulum with Rob, had a fantastic time. It's just, the QR codes are absolutely, they're necessity. I mean, people just scan it, they're in there, simple. You drop it in the box and they're checking out. I mean, that's as quick and easy as it can get. Plus it's a walking testimonial front and back of what the product does. So like Liz has this, and then here, and then obviously you can see right down here, she has the QR code. Yeah. And people you give this to somebody and they're ordering within hours.
Yeah, because a doctor isn't going to have, I mean, I have time in the office because I have my own office within that office to talk about stuff. But I mean, he's going to recommend it. He's going to say, you have, not claiming, but I see that you're having some kind of digestive issues. Go talk to Liz. I give them 6 little pills sometimes. Sometimes they buy it right away. Sometimes we just give them a teeny sample in the office. They get 6 pills and then they notice a difference within those 6 pills. Then they're coming back to me. So either I'm giving them that Blitz card, or if they're a little older or anything like that, I'll help them order. But not everyone has me or a front desk person even. So those QR codes make things much easier. And like I said, they don't have to be selling and making those transactions. Here's my recommendation.
Yeah. And having those, you guys, that's something to think about again in business. And when you're thinking about who you can share this with, right? We oftentimes in companies think friends and family, oh, I'm going to share them because I love them. I know about them. And I know that they could use these products. But this is why we're showing you tonight. There is a world market of tons and tons of people that you could go out and share this with. And look at chiropractors. We have naturopath doctors. We have hairstylists. We have massage therapists. I mean, we have so many different people that are already doing what they're already doing, already recommending product, right, you guys? And now it's bringing it to a bigger market. And Liz and Don, also, you can share a little bit about this, do the online aspects as well. So Liz, can you talk a little bit about the fact that you do this? Because just really quick before you do, we do have the opportunity, you guys, we're talking simply about commissions here. This is what we're sharing. I mean, this is all commission based. They share a product, they make a commission on it. If a hairstylist shared a product before, they make a commission on it. They're doing the same thing they would have done, but they're also, this is the cool part about this type of business. You can make the commission, which is great, but you also can work a business format as well. And so you can have other business people come in with you and create more and more business. And you can, collect bonuses, you can make residual income. There's a whole world that we're not talking about right now, but that is something that Don and Liz also capsize on. So they do the commission aspect of it. But Liz, if you could share a little bit about that aspect of it too.
Yeah, really quick, what I want to go just to go back just for a second. If you are, a doctor or a hairstylist or whoever, you're going to be recommending products to them, or they're going to be going on Amazon. They're going to go to GNC. They're just going to go randomly and listen to whoever, my grandma told me that I need vitamin D. Sure. Okay. But you don't have, not everyone has someone like Rob or Don or myself or you to actually tell them what products they need, right? So instead of them going on Amazon and just purchasing stuff from random people, this is, they're going to buy from us. They trust us. They love us, right? So,
yeah.
As far as building too, like we have helped other businesses build. So like we'll have the main hairdresser sign up, for example, and she has other people underneath them too that are other stylists, and they want to sell and help people too, right? Because they're having people coming in with COVID hair or thyroid issues falling out. They've seen that how well this product has worked for them, so they're going to recommend it. So we can build it, like you said, the retail way, or the main person signs up, they sign up their, 3 people, because that's all you need in this business is only 3 legs, which is phenomenal if you've ever done any other kind of marketing. 3 legs. And then that opens you up for like your Jeep bonuses and everything else too. So we kind of have built a system that if you are a chiropractor or a hairstylist or anything like that, we can actually show you how to either do it retail or how to build a business too, and keeping it simple. Anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, one of the things that she really talks about with that is that is the personal service. After the pandemic, I believe people are seeking after people. They want to get local with people. They want to feed people that are local, that they know. And if they have a problem, they want to go talk to Liz or me, about something that's going on. You're not going to call up somebody on Amazon and talk to that person. Oh, I'm having diarrhea or whatever, They don't have a clue. And that's what we're here for. We are training an army of people. And I love that aspect of that, we can be with people in Texas and Louisiana and California, and they're part of our team, and we're influencing people all around the country. And we're teaching them how we work with people and giving them our systems. And we're impacting people that are getting up somewhere else, and they're feeling better about their health because we made a decision to come in and do this. And that's the big thing, is that people want that one-on-one contact now more than ever. They want to, if they buy something, they want to buy and help somebody that they know. And also they want to be able, if they have questions, you're just not going to get that type of response and customer service from anything else, unless people are doing this, I believe, in a network style, because we bend over and help and answer questions, not only for our team, but for our customers too. So, and that's a big thing. I just wanted to reiterate that, because she really brings that up. It's like, Amazon's, going on there and buying supplements from Amazon, statistically, 90% of them are going to be synthetic. Okay. And, we need whole food. That's what this is. That's why this is game changer. That's why these products are game changer.
Yeah.
And you're buying it from somebody, you know, the quality and the absorbability is what Trinont stands behind.
Absolutely. I love that. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys getting on with us tonight. Appreciate you sharing that. You guys, this is what's really cool. This is what's incredible about what we do. We are able, just like Don just said, to reach people all over the world now. You guys, we're in the UK, we're in Canada, we're in all of the US, we're in India. We have so many people that we can impact their lives with the products that we had our hands on. But again, with this opportunity, right? So if there's something that you heard tonight that stood out to you, if it is, I want to come into this business because I know, one, what it can do for other people, but what it can do for yourself. It is not selfish. It is not wrong. It is not something to be frowned upon that you want to make some additional income. I want to just say that right now. Okay, you guys, it is necessity. Don just said when his business was hit by the pandemic, you guys, you need that, right? Like all of us dealt with that. And if we would have had that additional income as that, you know, holding that spot, some of us wouldn't be in the position that we've seen other people be in now, right? So with that being said, all of the things that we talked about tonight, you guys, you can reach out to anyone who invited you on here. You can reach out to myself, Don and Liz, Rob, anybody you can reach out to, and we can answer your questions for you. But if you are interested, whoever invited you on, I want you to get with that person. I want you to ask them about how to enroll. What do you need to do to enroll to become part of the company? Now, I will tell you, I told you I owned a franchise, you guys, and I had to invest thousands and thousands of dollars. You do need to invest some bit of money into being a business owner. Okay. No, I don't know one single business owner in the world that didn't have to invest a little bit of money to start something. But I'm saying like $100 you could do, or, you know, there's up to $1,000 packages that we have, but I'm just letting you know that there is a little bit of a cost investment there to be able to unlock your business. You have a website, you have all of our tools available, you have all of our training available, you get to work with us one-on-one, all of those things. But I do want you to know that there is a little bit of an investment there. Now, with that being said, from that point on, the door opens. And from there, you run with your business. Whatever you decide to do, whoever's life you want to impact, it's up to you. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. I'm sorry, we definitely didn't keep it to 30 minutes, but when it's that good, we just got to keep talking. Okay. So I appreciate all of your time. Thank you so much for getting on. We will have the replay. So please go and feel free to send that to people. And I appreciate you being here tonight. Bye, guys.